Ooh, that's a good question. No, I don't think Bravo's fit yet. I think there might be a little bit more time, but I'm not 100% sure. But he's well on his way to getting back from the hamstring injury. So we're hoping he's back as quickly as possible, but I don't think he's quite ready just yet.
Your home games are played on wickets that's markedly different from the kind that you are expecting tomorrow, that you possibly would get tomorrow. So what kind of adjustments does a team like Chennai, who is so settled at home and even settled away, have to make for a game like this?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that's one of the lucky things about the CSK team, and particularly the batting order, is that they're very experienced players, so they know their own game very well. Quite a few of them have played here at the Eden Gardens on many occasions, so they'll know what to expect, and let's hope they can make the adjustments as quickly as possible. But yes, there is an adjustment there. I think practice tonight's going to be very important to get used to the conditions again and to have a good game plan going into the match. But I'm expecting them to adjust pretty quickly. Yeah, well, that's a tough one, isn't it? He's obviously in great touch at the moment. I just think every team is going to have some clear plans against him, but it's the teams that can execute the best will be able to curb his dominance. Even sometimes you might execute quite well, but he's still so good and strong enough to be able to put it away. But I think you need to be really calm in the moment with him, very clear on where you want to try and bowl, and then execute that skill as best you can. And if he still is good enough to get it away, then that's okay. Then try and execute it again the next ball. So, yeah, not to complicate things too much, keep things very simple, but the execution's probably the key.
Hi Mike, what is so special about Deepak Chahar that he's tended to use mostly in the power play and not in the back end? What's unique about him that you do that?
Well, his big asset is he can swing the new ball, and he's got very good control as well. You watch the slow-mos of the seam position coming down, it's in beautiful position. So, yeah, he's very accurate and can swing the new ball, and that's why he's used in the first few overs. And his ability to pick up wickets in that power play is very important as well. But in the last few matches, we have actually started using him at the death as well, and I do see that continuing. Maybe just one over towards the end, and it's something that I know he really looks forward to that challenge. So. Again, it comes down to executing under that pressure, and he is someone that stays very calm under pressure. So that's a good asset for him to have. Well, to be honest, we've pretty much moved on. Yeah, it's all happened. It's been dealt with pretty much straight after the game, and that game's finished. And that's the thing about the IPL. You've got to move on to the next match very quickly. There's no point us dwelling on it. Worrying about it, stressing about it. We've got to move on. It's like having a loss in a game. You move on to the next match as quickly as you possibly can. So, to be honest, we haven't spoken about it. It's been dealt with and we've moved on. Oh, I haven't actually thought about the Indian World Cup squad at the moment. He's obviously a brilliant player, and what makes him so brilliant is he plays the situation of the game so well. So if he comes in and the team's in trouble, quite often you see him play slowly and just resurrect the innings, build a partnership. We've seen how dominant and how powerful he can be at the death as well. So that's probably his value, is that he can play a variety of roles, and he plays it very well with a calm head. So he's a huge asset to any team that he plays for. I'm sure the Indian selectors will think about lots of different combinations along the way, but at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters whether he bats 4, 5, 6. I think he's going to be a great asset towards the team. Possibly. I think Stephen Fleming and MSD will have some good discussions tonight. We haven't finalised our team at all, but they'll have a good look at the conditions, think about the strategy we need to go forward. But yeah, it's obviously a lot different to playing at the Chepauk, where spin plays a huge role. The spinners haven't been as effective here. But the thing is, we've still got high-quality spinners that adapt very well to the different situations and conditions around the country. So even if we did go in with a number of spinners, I'd still back them to do a good job. But yes, your point is well made, that it's probably not going to take as much spin. So we'll have to have a look at the combination and see if there's maybe 1 or 2 changes need to be made.